Hello, it is Monday, it's a new weekly reading vlog, and I have no reading updates for you today. I have sort of given myself the day off because I just didn't have the energy. Do you know what, it wasn't even that I didn't have the energy, that's a lie, I've just lied to you, I'm sorry. It was just, I just didn't want to pick up a book, which is really annoying because I want to pick up City of Bones, and I'm definitely going to pick this up tomorrow. I'm on Lisa's sprints tomorrow, so I'll definitely be picking this up tomorrow, and I'm excited to reread it for like the fourth time. But yeah, I thought I'd just give myself a bit of a break because I read like a 407-page book yesterday. I think I'm burning myself out a bit too early in the year, considering we're only on the second week. So I'm just going to take it slow. This is going to be a bit of a slow read anyway, because obviously I'm going to be annotating it, and like taking notes and stuff for the live show. So yeah, I'm going to take this a bit slower. I'm hoping I can still get this and Law read this week, because then that's my two mandatory reads done. I was going to listen to an audiobook this week, but I think I'm going to give myself a break from that as well, and instead try and catch up on some booktube while I'm working. And in between that, also I want to I've continued my rewatch of Daredevil series 1 because I need some more Charlie Cox in my life. But today I am channeling my inner Ransom Drysdale, just a bit of a nicer person version of Ransom. I'm going to be completely honest, the only reason I bought this jumper was because of watching Knives Out, and this is the first time I've worn it because I bought it over summer, and then over like in November it wasn't really cold enough to wear thick jumpers, and then obviously in December I was wearing all my Christmas ones, so this is the first opportunity, so I did it. But I obviously had work during the day, but then a pre-order came, and then after work I had to pop to town because I had to pick up a reservation at CEX. Now, I don't buy many DVDs, but there was a particular DVD that me and Charlie really want to watch. Definitely for the plot, definitely not because Andrew Garfield's in it. But I looked and the Blu-ray on CEX was £2, and it's free if you collect it from a store, and my local store had it, or one of my local stores had it, and it's The Social Network. But yeah, look, £12, no, it's a £2. I think I'm gonna get rid of this because this looks pretty bad, and it's in the case, and the case looks pretty all right, but I don't know yet, we'll see. But yeah, so I'm very excited to watch this. If you are on Andrew Garfield TikTok, you may have seen, oh, she was having trouble getting it in the store, and now I'm having trouble. This is, there we go. So if you're on Andrew Garfield's side of TikTok, you might have seen the clip from this where he walks in up to Jesse Eisenberg's character and like smashes the laptop, and then like is shouting at him. I need to watch this movie just for that scene. But yeah, really excited for this. And also, can we just appreciate Andrew Garfield won his first ever Golden Globe for his like acting in Tick Tick Boom. He deserves it because that film is incredible and he is incredible in it. I've been listening to that soundtrack basically on repeat for like the past week. It's my new obsession. But yeah, and then whilst I was in town I thought, oh, Waterstones is open, and I went in and got 2 books on the buy one get one half price. I got Dragon City because it was on the buy one get one half price, and I was getting the Hat Makers because it's the Cute Sprayed Edges version, and I've heard Gavin raving about this, so I want to give it a go. Which I've just realised my pre-order, these are 2 very different series, but they look very similar. Anyway, getting distracted. Yeah, so I picked Dragon City up. This is the 3rd book in the Dragon Realm. Is it Dragon Realm? Yeah, Dragon Realm series. And I went round to the actual shelves where they have the rest of them, and they only had one copy of the second book, and the spine was so battered here, like someone had like smacked it against something. And I was like, so I don't have book 2 yet, but I have books 1 and 3. But yeah, so that's basically it. And then when I got home, me and my mum watch a few of the booktubers together, and we have fallen so far behind, so we were catching up on those, and we managed to watch like 10 videos, which is great because some of them were long videos. And whilst we were doing it, I decided to grab my laptop, which I haven't turned on in about 6 months, and finally update my physical book like tracker. And friends, I have 44 books in storage. They're in a box, they're in storage. We do not count those on this total because they are in storage. Those 44 do not count. If you take away those 44, 918. And actually, no, it's not. It's not 918 because I missed 7 books. So it's 925 books. And do you know how many of those 925 I've actually read? 548. I've got almost 400 books here that I have not yet read. That's just the physical. That is not including my Kindle. That is not including my audiobooks. To be fair, I have my audiobooks. I do tend to, 9 times out of 10, if I'm using a credit for a book, it's because I want to listen to it that month. So my audiobooks isn't too, and do you know what? My audio on my Kindle isn't too bad because it's not physically here. That's why I had to get this bookcase. So many. Anyway, considering I've got no reading updates, this has been a really long update. So I'm going to go. I'm going to take my makeup off and I'm going to get into bed, ready to do work tomorrow. So I'll catch up with you tomorrow when I will actually have started a book. Hello, it is Tuesday and I did some reading today. So I joined Lisa's sprints. Danny was on there too. And I started my reread of City of Bones and I read the first 203 pages. So I did a pretty decent chunk and I have been tabbing and also annotating. And now, if you know me, you know I would never write in a book. I'm going to show you this one because this is just a funny one that I liked, so I underlined. I put them on my Amazon wish list, like my one that my family has, but it's these like translucent sticky notes, and my mum and dad got me some for my stocking, so I've like covered it on here and then underlined it, and it just says just coffee black like my soul, which if that's not me, I don't know what is. But there's other things that I can't show you that I've like done as well, which I can't show you up close, but they're like just like thoughts. It's not necessarily anything I'm going to talk about in the live show, but it's like thoughts on like things I want to shout at the character. So I'm really enjoying this. I'm enjoying annotating, even if I'm not doing it loads. It's my first time annotating anything, so yeah, but I'm really enjoying it. The colours have a thing, so anything green is something like to do with characters, anything yellow is to do with plot, anything pink is to do with the world, and anything orange is anything that makes me laugh, like proper laugh. And there is no blue yet, but when there is, it's sadness. So anything that makes me cry or almost cry will be blue. So yeah, I'm really enjoying this. I forgot how arrogant Jace is in the beginning. Oh, I love it so much. And I got a really cool parcel today. It's stuff that's gonna join this. So 5 more of my Eternals Funkos pre-orders come. So I got Ajax, got Kingo. I got Gilgamesh. I'm saving the best one till last. I got Sprite. And if you know me, you'll know Druig is like my favourite. I love him so much. Barry Keoghan is perfect and I love him. So now I'm only waiting from the Eternals ones. I'm only waiting on Thena and Makari, and I'm really sad Makari didn't come with Druig. But I did also get an email literally about 10 minutes ago to say that the release date for Makari has been pushed back to the 16th of February. Makari's my second favourite, next to Druig. But I'm glad I've got my Druig one now. So they're going to go up there with the other Eternals one. So yeah, it's basically the only update I've got. I had this whole plan because I filmed my bookshelf organisation, and in my vlog that went up yesterday, I was like, oh, bookshelf organisation is going to go up on Wednesday. It's not. I've not even started editing that, and that one's going to take me longer. So I decided to film my stats video instead, and I managed to film it on my lunch break, edit it as soon as I finish work, and it's all ready to go up tomorrow now. So yes, but I'm gonna go because it is 3 minutes to midnight and I need to get some sleep because I'm getting up early tomorrow to attempt to do a Just Dance workout. Wish me luck because I'm gonna need that. Hello, it is Thursday. I didn't talk to you at all yesterday. I didn't read anything. I finished work and just caught up on a bit of booktube until 8 o'clock when I watched Eternals. Ro did a watch along with her Patreons of Eternals, and it's my third time seeing it because I went to the cinema twice to see it, once with Lisa and once with Liv. I would have gone again if the opportunity had arisen, but it did not. Anyway, yeah, so it was my mum's first time watching it. She really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed getting to watch Druig and Makari be the ultimate grumpy sunshine. Also, I love Kingo. Kingo is my second favourite, and I was seeing some Kingo hate on Twitter today, and I was like, excuse me, Kingo's amazing. I wanted to tell them to shut up, but I was like, no, don't start stuff on the internet. It's fine. People can have their opinions, even if they're wrong. Anyway, on to reading. Today, had this whole plan that I was going to get up early to do a Just Dance workout. Didn't happen. Instead, I used my lunch break to do a Just Dance workout. It is my first Just Dance workout in about 8 months. No, it's longer than that. Let's not try and kid myself. Probably about 1.5 years. But I did it. It was fine. And then when I finished work, I watched a bit of booktube while having dinner, and then I read more of City of Bones and I finished it. It will come to absolutely nobody's surprise that this come out as 5-star. Although it is interesting because this is the first time I've read it since I've been using Corpile, and it did come out as a 5-star. Like I didn't tweak the numbers. I put in the numbers that I think this book is, and it come out as a 5-star. So yeah, there is no contest that this is a 5-star read for me, and I was pretty good with tabbing in the end. There is only there's only 3 blue, no 4 blue. So there's only, sadness doesn't necessarily mean I cry, but it could mean that I get like that lump in my throat, and one of these I do cry at, but the other 3, it's just like a moment. But there's quite a lot of orange, lots of green, and then obviously throughout I have made notes, obviously using my little post-it notes. And there's one bit in particular where I'm like, plot twist. I'm not going to tell you what bit, obviously, because that would be a spoiler. And I know this book is like many years old, and there was one bit I wrote quite a lot on. I was like, this will be a huge conversation starter in the live show, and I'm not sure how I'll manage to not spoil it, blah 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 blah. Because it's something that is like an ongoing plot line, and obviously I know how the plot line goes. So yeah, really glad I'm rereading these. I'm so glad I made the decision to create By the Angel along. I'm gonna have so much fun rereading these and tabbing and annotating and everything. I am loving it. And yeah, this is a bit of battered copy now because this is the 3rd time I'm reading it. It's the 4th time I'm reading the book, but the first time I read it was an ebook, so it's the 3rd time reading a physical copy. But yeah, I'm really happy. I don't actually know what book I'm going to start tomorrow. You know, I should really get Law out of the way because, well, not out of the way, but I should really get Law read because that's my other obligation book. But I think I'm gonna do that one starting on Monday, just because I want to have a bit of a break from tabbing and annotating, and I'll be tabbing and annotating that one. I think I might break things up with a contemporary, so I might read Kate in Waiting. Yeah, anyway, I'll let you know tomorrow when I have decided, because I might change my mind. We'll never know. But yeah, I will catch up with you tomorrow. Tomorrow is Friday and I'm very happy about that. Hello, it is Saturday. I don't think I spoke to you yesterday. Oops. To be fair, I didn't actually read anything. So I finished work and basically we had family friends come over for dinner and they brought the dogs, which was awesome because we haven't seen them since the big middle of December. They're not they didn't stay, the dogs didn't stay, but they came for a few hours. And then by the time they left, I got into bed. It was still pretty early. It was like 9 o'clock. I got into bed with the full intention of starting Archive of the Forgotten on my Kindle. And I put an ambience on and everything. I fell asleep 3 pages in. Clearly my lack of sleep finally caught up with me. And then I had this absolute whole plan for today to be super productive. And to be fair, I did mostly get my list done, but not as quickly as I would have liked. And I had to rush and stress myself out with it because so first on my list was I had to go Sainsbury's. So the journey on the bus usually takes about 20-25 minutes. It took me 2 hours to get home. I was on the bus for 2 hours. The traffic was horrendous. And so that took a massive chunk out of my day. But then so by the time I got home, I needed to have some lunch. And then so before I left, I put dinner on because I did it in the slow cooker. So I did sausage casserole, which meant I did everything first thing this morning and just shoved it in the slow cooker. Yeah, so it's a good job I did that. Otherwise, we wouldn't have been eating tonight. But yeah, I did that. So then when I got back, I literally had lunch and then I cleaned the bathroom because I wanted to deep clean it, and then made a cake. I was gonna film some B-roll of me making this cake, but my whole day was out of whack because obviously I spent 2 hours on a bus. So yeah, I didn't film it, but I made a toffee apple drip cake. Now I'm gonna put a picture here in a sec. The presentation is not great, but I'm hoping it tastes good. I'm hoping it tastes better than it looks. And then I've also been trying to plan my video that I need to film tomorrow. Ideally, wanted to film it today. That weren't going to happen. And I've just not had the motivation to plan it because I'm just so drained. And where I've was stressing so much about being stuck on a bus for 2 hours, I've had a headache since that bus journey. But this evening, after the cake was done, I did like, you know, manage to like relax a bit. So Ro has been doing some Patreon sprints with Spoops and Beth. So I joined in on them, and I haven't got as much read as I would like to. So I, like I said, started Archive of the Forgotten last night, read 3 pages. I reread those 3 pages because I didn't remember anything from them because I fell asleep. So I'm going to be very vague right now because I don't want to spoil anything for either of the books, because this is the second book. So this is going to be spoiler free and very vague. So it's going to make no sense to you. But basically, the thing that happened at the end of book 1 has caused something to happen in this one. And I think this is going to be the main plot of this story. But I'm interested to see how they're going to resolve it, because there's already some conflict between some characters, which is scary because I love the characters and I don't want there to be conflict. But my favourite character is still Hero. I'm not going to say anything about Hero, but he is my favourite character in the first book, and so far he is my favourite character in this book. We've been introduced to a new character and I don't really know how to feel about the new character at the moment. Part of me feels like they could be not who they say they are, but then I don't know if that would be too obvious or if that would make sense for the whole plot. So we're just going to see. I managed 27% of this tonight, which is only about 96 pages. So I'm hoping to finish it tomorrow, because I'm doing my sprints during the day, and then I don't know how much I'm going to get read in the evening tomorrow, because tomorrow is Rose Patreon watch along and it's Iron Man 2. Also, I don't know what the hell is going on with my hair. Bits are coming out of my plaits because I've had them in plaits all day and I'm all dishevelled. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this vlog. It definitely has been a smaller vlog. I haven't edited any of it yet, but the footage, not including this clip, isn't that long. That's unedited as well. So it's going to be a short one this week, but I hope you did enjoy this vlog. If you did, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you next time. Bye.